Hello everyone, I'm the Zebra94 for TTTV F1 for Round 4, Season 10 for TTL F1 Racing League. Before we begin one-shot qualifying, I'd just like to say a message to our friends over at Weak Wi-Fi Solutions. They are a connectivity and gaming solutions website, and if you are gaming or streaming on a wireless connection, then they are the website for you. They advertise a selection of devices that can strengthen your internet connection and reduce lag and buffering for a better online experience. They also have a decent selection of other gaming accessories such as controllers, headsets, steering wheels, and gaming routers, plus pre-orders to the F1 2018 game as well as some other upcoming releases. Check out their website at weakwifisolutions.com for more info. That is weakwifisolutions.com. We'd like to say thank you to Weak Wi-Fi Solutions for sponsoring Season 10 of TTL F1. So we're getting ready to go underway for the one-shot qualifying here at Sochi, Russia for the Russian Grand Prix. It is going to be cloudy for qualifying, but yeah, a nice little, slightly cloudy for the race, mostly sunny. We'll be getting underway. We're going to follow around Blizzard. Round 3's winner. Can he go 2 in a row and win 3 out of 4? Really kind of setting himself up for the season to come. See the nice shuffle through the field there. Oh, getting a little bit loose there. I really do like racing this track. I don't know, it's just nice and wide. You know, you have a lot of room to maneuver. As Zexer retires again, so he'll be starting back in 18th yet again. Unfortunate, as he was unable to make the points in Bahrain. And Blizzard dropping down to 15th position in qualifying. Yikes. So he's going to have to make up quite a bit. So looks like Pog and Squeezy, they're kind of battling for the podium, or for pole, excuse me. It's just 2 more right-handers left. Who's going to take the pole? It's tight between Squeezy Lambo and Pog. Who's going to take it? It's going to be Pog. That's going to take it by a little over 1/10 as Crazy Legs retires and Spike is disqualified. Ouch. So there is your starting order, which we'll be going into more detail during the formation lap. So Pog, Squeezy, and Lambo, your top 3, followed by Light, Weed Nation, and Steph. There's actually some very surprising names up in the top 6. Ollie P, Allen, Sean, Mays, Damian, Plaster, Blood and Sand in 13th. Hassel, Spike, Blizzard, Crazy Legs, and Zexer all disqualified or retired. So they were unable to take time, so they will be starting in the back. It's going to be very interesting to see Blizzard make his way up through the field here at Russia. As the drivers set up their pit strategies and racing strategies, it's going to be very, very exciting. If you haven't yet, follow us on Twitter at TTL F1 and TT Gaming as well. Follow me on Twitter at TheZebra94 if you like my commentary style. And then to follow our sponsors, Weak Wi-Fi Solutions at weak_Wi-Fi. And the formation lap is underway. Pog will be starting the pole for his first time this season. Squeezy will be starting in 2nd position, followed by Lambo in 3rd place. So Sierra 4 starting first and third. They're strong contenders for the Constructors' Championship. Then we have Light E44. He'll be starting fourth after a strong run, finishing fifth position in Bahrain just a couple of minutes ago. Weed Nation will be starting in his highest start yet this season. He'll be starting fifth place in the Renault. Steph having a not so great run, finishing last round. He'll be starting up in sixth. Ollie P in the McLaren, strong run, got some solid points. He'll be starting seventh. Alan K just got into the, no, that was Sean, but he's pretty sure he did score in the points. He'll be starting in eighth position. Sean just snuck in the points. He'll be starting eighth. He'll be starting ninth. Mays will be starting in 10th. Damien B in 11th. Plaster in 12th. Blood and Sand will be starting 13th. Pastels 14th. And then now these bottom four guys we have to keep an eye on for sure. Spike UK will be starting 15th after not setting a lap time, along with Blizzard, who has won the first and third rounds, Australia and Bahrain. He'll be starting back in 16th position. Very fast guy, but we'll see how he works through his way up through traffic. Then we have Crazy Legs, who is unable to score points. He'll be starting in 17th position. Can he take a win? Starting way in the back. And then we have Zexer as well. Starting last race, and he'll be doing the same again this race. 13 laps around the Russian Grand Prix as the drivers finish their formation lap. So definitely we watch out for Crazy Legs, Blizzard, and Spike. Crazy Legs had a hard time maneuvering his way through traffic in Bahrain, but Russia, an entirely different track, entirely different layout and whatnot. So it's going to be very interesting to see the faster cars work their way up. It's kind of like is it F3, I believe, that kind of reverses the grid, or F2 or something like that. Let me know in the comments which one it is. So it's going to be very interesting to kind of see that dynamic happen here in today's race based on the one-shot qualifying that just happened not too long ago, just moments ago. Here we go, 5 red lights. And we're underway for round 4 of TTL F1 Season 10 as Parr gets an amazing start as they go through the long right bend. But Squeezy's going to be on the inside. It's actually going to be going 3 wide. We're going to see a major collision. No. Oh, we do got a front wing going off. This car's maneuver left and right. 3-4 wide down. And Parr holds off on his lead there as we look at the position changes so far. Light E44 drops down 3 positions side by side as Squeezy and Parr battling early for position. And Squeezy getting the inside line. He's going to have the inside line going into this right-hander now. We saw cars battling for position. Squeezy manages his way into first place. And now Lambo sliding right behind his teammate. But we still have more battles going on. That is, well, Blizzard has moved up quite a bit. He's now up in the 10th place, so he's well within the points. An amazing start. He knows he's going to be battling his way through with Maze back in 11th. Crazy Legs up in the 12th. But where's Spike? Spike is still down in 16th position. Ouch. So he did not get that great of a run as we're going to follow Blizzard around. He's going to go try to go past Sean there on the inside. DRS will not be activated until lap 3. And he's going to make, maybe, it's going to be side by side, he's going to be really close. Yeah, he's going to get around Sean. I mean, it's a very difficult way to do so. He does get around him just fine. As Maze and Crazy Legs, they're battling for position up there as well. Squeezy has taken off. 1 second lead over Pog as Weed Nation, he's still running in 5th. He had a great start in the same position that he started in, but he is on the bumper of Steph. Steph went up 2 positions as Light went down 2 positions. A little bit of a swap. Looks like Weed Nation's going to look on the inside, it looks like. Thought about it, but he does get the better run. I had to check up just a bit. And what's going on? Ollie P and Allen, they had a, looks like Ollie P had to check up a bit. And there's the Blizzard trying to go on the inside as Sean gets back around Blizzard. Once again, we've seen Blizzard excel in the clean air, but it's in traffic where he has a little bit of trouble. I don't know if he's just not aggressive enough or he just wants to bide his time because he knows he has a point lead and just wants to play it safe until it's absolutely necessary, because he is in the points, he is in the bottom. Looks like he's going to try to make a move on the inside of Sean, but it doesn't look like it. He's going to keep on holding off, but we're going to go back up to 5th and 4th now. This is Steph and Weed Nation. There's the light behind him trying to get his positions back. No avail. Now it's going to be Blizzard and Sean. They're still battling out. This time Sean is on the inside. Gotta be careful. Don't want to lose part of a front wing there. Going on the inside. This is a four-way battle between 9th through 12th. And now Blizzard finally getting past Sean for the time being as Ollie P goes into the pits. The DRS is now activated, but for the home stretch or for the front stretch, it's going to be next time around. Nation going on the outside. He just outbrakes and slides right in front of Steph. That was an amazing overtake. He holds it together, and Blizzard is now up in the 7th position, but he's battling with Allen in the Renault. He's going to go on the inside, and he's going to make an not easy. He's still there. Side by side still, kind of. But there you see Sean making it 3 wide just for a bit, really pushing Allen off, but Allen kind of switches into the inside, and this is an amazing battle for the bottom of the points now. Blizzard now leading pack. He's got his eyes set on light, but he still needs to get rid of Sean, Allen, and Mays and the rest. We go on board with Mays. I thought he was side by side with someone. Sean with a 3-second time penalty. That's really going to hurt him unless he can get away from this group, but I don't really see it happening, so Sean's got to be mindful now that if this race were to finish, you drop down all the way to like 15th or 16th position. Ouch. Going back up now, Steph and Weed Nation having a battle on board with Steph. Mays' teammate. Weed Nation just gets in front, and it looks like Steph is going to make a pit stop early, so is Light. Looks like the guys start on the Ultra Softs will be making the pit stops just now, but we're going to go back up here between Lambo and Squeezy. Lambo now within a second. DRS is enabled, and he does have the draft as well, so 3 cars going into the pits. 5 cars that have already pitted. Lambo trying to get a win, has yet to score a win so far. He's been close. He's been really close, but just hasn't been able to do so. Now with Blizzard having to come from behind, this is Lambo's best chance. Squeezy Lambo, they're kind of on the same platform. Looks like as far as speed and skill goes from what I've seen in the last 3 rounds, so they've had amazing battles, so it's really all going about who has a better setup, and also who's more consistent through these 13 laps of race. Lambo in the DRS, looks like trying to set up an inside line, and that turn is very tricky. It does have a little curve to it, but you pretty much, if you want to take an inside line, you just want to keep going straight. Don't really mind the curve, so it's a little bit of an issue there. Moving a little bit loose there. That section right there, the left hand is a little off camera. It's uphill on your left. You can easily spin your wheels and easily spin out. I've done it multiple times, especially if you run no assists or just even no traction. It is rather difficult. Lambo getting ever so close. There you see Squeezy defending the inside line. Lambo's going to try to go on the outside, set him up for the long left-handed corner. Can he make the pass? It's going to be close, but looks like he does, and we have a new leader on lap 5. Let's see if he can hold on to it. Amazing pass by Lambo, really setting them up nice and easy. Yeah, so he's hoping to really take off there. Looking at Blizzard, time looks like he's slowly crawling up. Crazy Legs now has a 3-second time penalty, and he's all the way down in 17th after the pits, but that's going to be changing in just a bit, it looks like. Yeah, Blizzard's catching up to Pog now. Was 3.1 seconds at the beginning of the lap. Now he's up half a second. We have a yellow in sector 2. Spike now has a 3-second time penalty, and Crazy Lakes has another 3-second time penalty. So that's really not going to help them, especially how close these gaps are towards the end. So I don't think Crazy Lakes is going to score or get in the points either. You see Lambo kind of going wide, but yet his car was still sideways. I don't know if that was a control issue or if that's just what the game looked like. And Lambo and Squeezy, they're going in together. They have a caution in sector 3. Pog is going to take the lead. It looks like he's going to come in next lap anyway. With Blizzard, is he going to pit? No, he's also going to stay out for one more time. Plasto with a 3-second penalty, and there's Steph. He's going to stay out as well, along with Sean. So who's coming out? He's going to beat him out. Looks like Lambo gets the jump. Had to wait for just a split second, but Lambo is going to get the jump on Squeezy. And Lambo's going to be on his way out. And Crazy Lakes has retired, crashing hard into the wall. And yeah, that was just right before the pit, so it looks like he just had a bad exit, hit the rumble strips, and just sent flying into the wall. So Crazy Lakes won't even be able to finish round 4, so unfortunate for him. Had a great run on Tuesday, but cannot replicate the same this week after not finishing the points for round 3 and then crashing out halfway through the race here as Pog leads the pack. And here we go, battle for 3rd place. This is Sean and Steph in the Mercedes. Sean and the Williams as we ride on board with Sean. Another thing to know about this track is that it is super easy to cut corners. The rumble strips are very flat, so drivers really try to push the limits of the track and again will catch you off. And Sean with an amazing speed had to really brake as Steph locked up the brakes, locked up the wheels, I should say. Sean set himself up going away, but he's going to get a 3-second penalty for extending the track, completely riding on the rumble strips. And Steph gave him plenty of room to do so. And Blizzard sets a fast lap as Pog and Steph, they go into the pit, so Blizzard will be leading for the time being. But Lambo may eventually be your leader after this, unless if Blizzard can come out. So we're actually going to ride on board with Lambo and see where... Oh no, Blizzard's still on the track. My bad. So 7 down, or we're on lap 7 with 7 laps to go. We're at the halfway point. And Pog's going to come out in front of Weed Nation. Not a problem. Steph coming out, looks like behind Ollie by about 3 seconds. So a rather big gap. And then in front of his teammate Mays by about 2 seconds. But currently he is out of the points. Again, that is due to change because we still have 5 more drivers left to pit. As Ollie trying to catch up to Weed Nation. Weed Nation trying to set a season high finish. Hopefully he's looking to finish in the top 5. That's definitely going to raise his spirits for next week. Go through the field here. Pog in 8th position, Squeezy in 7th, Lambo in 6th. We're actually going to go on board with Blizzard and see if he's going to go into the pits or not. Yep, going into the blend line, just getting in there. Allen with a 3-second penalty. So we're going to run on board with Lambo. Let's see if he can catch him. No, Lambo's really going to push. Once again, Blizzard's fast in that clean air, so it's going to be really close. Where's Blizzard at? He's actually already on his way out. Nope, he actually just got into the pits as Zexer and Sean are going to stay out. And Lambo is going to get past him. It looks like, yes, Lambo will jump Blizzard, but what about his teammate Squeezy? Squeezy will jump him as well, but what about Pog? This is actually going to be a really great battle coming out of the pits. Blizzard getting up to speed, and it's going to be side by side coming out of the pits, but Blizzard ultimately gets the jump. He does have a faster speed going into turn 1, but Blizzard getting the inside line, letting Pog have some space so he doesn't get the corner cutting. But now Blizzard up in 6th place, but we still have the top 3 to go. So once that's done over with, it looks like Blizzard will have the podium spot. We still have just 6 laps to go. Yellow in sector 1, don't know what that's about. Looks like Pascal spun out a bit. Spike down in 13th position. Sean is your current leader That is definitely due to change as Light with a 3-second penalty. Light had a great start, but so far not so good. And there's Weed Nation 3 seconds behind Pog, and Pog losing ground to Blizzard fast. So we're going to follow Light and Maze around, Ferrari versus Mercedes. Sean going into the pits, as well as Dexter. Blood and Sand going to stay out. Yes, Blood and Sand is going to stay out. So Lambo is going to have DRS, and I don't think Squeezy is, though. Going to go on the inside. Blood and Sand's going to let him go, knowing that he's clearly faster, already at his pit stop. Yeah, he's just going to slot right in front of him. So Lambo has retaken the lead now, away from Blood and Sand. So Light now moving up into the top 10 in points. Weed Nation up to 6 now. Squeezy on the move, trying to overtake Blood and Sand. 5 laps to go. Pastels with a 3-second time penalty. But the leaders have been running extremely clean, actually. Very, very clean. Does have DRS, Blood and Sand holding the inside line, and Squeezy's going to go right past him. Yep, not a problem at all. So Pog just couldn't get in front of Blizzard. But Blizzard has definitely now taken off, and Blizzard's going to try to get around Pog soon, but I think Blood and Sand's going to be heading to the pits. Well, looks like he's not. He's going to stay out again. Don't know why. He's still dropping down. It's a very interesting strategy that Blood and Sand's doing, because he's going to drop completely off the points. He should have pitted with the rest of when Sean and Dexter pit, because at least he would have been battling for potential points position. Actually, he would be. Now he's going to be well behind, as Maze is leading this little 4-car group with Light right behind him. This is Dexter. He started last, but he's in 12th, and he still has a shot at scoring in the points. He tries to go around the outside line. He has to be careful. Whoa! Cutting it close there. It looks like this pack is slowly catching up to Steph as well, so we may see a battle between 5 positions, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. He's actually just trying to make a move on Sean, but just to no avail. Light going on was looking on the inside. It looks like Blizzard and Squeezy have switched positions. Now Blizzard up in the 2nd place. You cannot get rid of this guy. Lambo's going like, what the heck, man? Just come on. Blizzard, stay behind. So Blizzard had a not so great start. He started all the way back, I believe it was 15th or 16th, due to a bad one-shot qualifying lap. As Blizzard sets a fast lap, 1:34.526. Blizzard just blazing through here as Pog trying to get around Blood and Sand. Blood and Sand still needs to make a pit stop. It's actually kind of hindering Pog. Dexter with a 3-second time penalty. That's really going to hurt him. Looks like he's just going to finish in 12th if it's all said and done. So Blood and Sand getting back in the 5th, so he's going to be out of the running for the points for sure. But still a great battle going on for 10th position. Light is able to just get ahead ever so slightly, but with this pack kind of going on, to be able to really catch up to the group. As long as you're not battling, but still 3 laps to go. Hope Blood and Sand knows that he still has to pit in these 25% laps. it's that classic race is where he can just go for it. So we're going to get an onboard shot as, whoa, Zech's really diving in on the inside as Sean and Mays, they kind of slowed each other down a bit. Sean getting a little bit of a bump, a little hand up in frustration from Sean, and still kind of bumping against each other. Going down the stretch, oh, really smashing Sean into the wall there. Oh, that may have looked intentional, but now Sean's going to have a broken front wing. As long as he stays 3 seconds, I mean, it's not going to matter because this isn't for points. Zechs are really trying to get into the points, but at what cost? That was just not great, to say the least. It was not clean at all. 2 laps to go, but now we're actually going to switch up to Blizzard and Lambo. This is the battle for the lead. Blizzard starting all the way back. Let's show you how many positions he changed. Starting in 16th position, now he's only up in the 2nd place. Absolutely unbelievable from the Season 9 winner, as he's got his eyes focused on Lambo. Lambo's going to do everything he can to defend his position for just another 2 laps, but this track is just so big that it's just going to be a definite challenge for sure. If you guys liked what you see, leave a like, subscribe to TTTV F1, follow us on Twitter at TTL F1. They have also unleashed a gaming an esports team, I believe it is, or just a gaming team in general for Fortnite and F1, I believe. So check that out as well at TT Gaming on Twitter. Talk to TTG Maze for more info if you're interested. So Blizzard still right behind Lambo. Caution in Sector 2. That's going to be Pat Sells, who is retired. So he's going to be out of the race as well. But Weed Nation getting around Blood and Sand. Blood and Sand still has to pit. And it's on the last lap. He's going to get disqualified. Yep. So Blood and Sand disqualified. Don't know. Maybe he thought he didn't have to pit, so he's actually going to be disqualified. And there it is. So expect some confusion. Yeah, still has to make tire compound changes. If it's a 5-lap race, then no. But 25% race, you still have to pit. So Lambo just barely leading. It is 1 lap to go. Blizzard on the attack. Really going on the inside, really forcing Lambo to take some sporadic lines. Basically, Blizzard just trying to find an open door. Going on the inside, Lambo's going to have the defensive line. Going around this right-hand corner, he's going to hold on to it. But remember, Blizzard still has DRS, so expect Lambo to immediately go on the inside and defend, as he's going to be hugging that wall the entire time. Spike with a 3-second time penalty, but he is outside of the top 10. So that really isn't going to do much for him, as Blizzard trying to go on the inside. It's going to be very close. This last section is going to be extremely hard to pass. Lambo holding on, but can he hold on just for, looks like 3 more turns, now 2 more turns. It's going to be a last corner dash. Who's going to get it done? Lambo defending hard. Blizzard really trying to go on the inside, really trying to push him. He's going to be close around the last corner. Can Blizzard? No! Lambo's going to take the win after Blizzard kind of doing a last effort dive. Very close, as Lambo takes his first win of the season. Absolutely amazing run by Lambo, but even almost capping off a terrific run for Blizzard, but he will take 2nd position. The Squeezy in 3rd, Pog in 4th, Weed Nation 5th, the season high best finish, Ollie P6, Steph 7th, Maze 8th, Zexer in 9th. Oh, and Spike just crashed out at the last second, so he will actually finish. He won't even finish at all. Oh, no. I don't think he crashed out. I think he just quit because he knew he was outside. So Sean finishes 13th. Damian B finishes 14th. So huge. Unbelievable. That was an amazing race. So, oh man, what an amazing performance. You know that Lambo is glad he gets that first win of the season monkey off his back, but Blizzard was just right there the whole entire time, just really catching up. Lambo just had the better defensive lines, knew what he needed to do once he got into that weird complex section of all those slow corners. He knew it was over, but Blizzard just making a last ditch effort, just really trying to get on the inside, but Lambo taking the win with Blizzard in second, Squeezy third. So Haas finishing second and third, with Sahara Force India finishing first and fourth. So that title for the constructors is going to be tight. Poggin fourth, Weed Nation fifth, Ollie P sixth, Steph seventh, Maze eighth, Zexer ninth, Light 10th, Allen 11th, Placer 12th, Sean 13th, Damien 14th. And there's the rest of the drivers. So we had 3 DNFs and 1 disqualification for not pitting. So if you like what you see, give us a subscribe, give a like on the video. And I've been the Zebra94. That's the end of our double headers for tonight. And we will see you. We'll be doing a stream tomorrow, but I won't be doing it. Someone else will. So once again, subscribe for more action. We'll see you soon. Good night.